On to another. Oh, while we all trying to save everyone heal, with this Wiffle guy that's been seeing people elsewhere, which is not good, and well, not gonna go all straight after him. I'm gonna try to catch some medals again. Back to that. That's what we're gonna be heading on to. If we could just find some. We did get quite a bit of metal slime kills, and I think we're up to 16 or something. And so we're gonna check after we finish this off. I'll just see what we got. We'll see what we have happening.
All in a day's work.
And we can also work on some of these classes as well. 500 battles won. Okay, yeah, up to almost 60k, and we do have 16 medals taken out, so that's what we're gonna work on real quick. Again, yeah, gonna see how many of these medals we could get, if any. Any? 2 stages, that's pretty good. Not gonna worry about the green dragon so much. Okay, that's 2 on 1. Okay. Hey, let's keep trying. They both stay, which is good. Good. Okay, one's getting close. Else. Okay, they'll both wait. There goes one. On. There's other one staying. Bam, okay. 2 birds, 1 stone.
All in a day's work.
No. On the hillside to 29. And going back to this little way with this one looking for the next RPG to jump on. On Hills TC coming on in. And Bell going back to do some cold steel. That's not even well head solid. But yeah. Yeah, they've also added Octopath Zero. No. Doesn't even show how they missed Octopath Zero. They knew of the release, and it just outside our mind, though. They're always looking for JRPGs. They play or get. Play all PlayStation, as they have so many. Get well TCs coming for them. So if people still want to keep throwing stuff out there, no. If not, okay. Hey. I have this one thrown out, Souls and Divine Faults, which have gone through that. Definitely better than Integrity and Faithlessness. This. And then a little immediate reaction heal. Nope. They're not gonna crap on Divine Force because the reactor does find Divine Force pretty good at that. Hell, yeah, the reactor's throwing in the second story we made. Hey, the best which the reactor's calling the second story we make the best solution. And that can get behind out what halfway so far.
All in a day's work.
Eldrick's 32 now. And TC. And Bell. Okay, yeah, might as well just. Yeah, gonna flip off.
Sure.
And TC did put about 10 hours into Soldier Divine Force. They weren't big on the Duma system, but we felt they did drop it before fully diving in. And they were pretty heavy on releases. And TC does like Soldier, so that's good. Good. Soldier hard take. Take. I mean, TC loves Soldier full the most. At least fake to play. They love the combat, so he's fine enough. The VA war could be cringe. But they do love to play the full, and Soldier Falls 1 really haven't touched really. Hey? Yeah, the Soldiers have done up to this point, it's 2, 5, and 6. X. And yeah, all we have back-to-back natural wits, so that's pretty damn nice. And yeah, we won't need that critical sense quite yet. Down goes the last thing for now is coming from TC. They do have all the available Soldier tiles. They'll think about busy Soldier. And it's been forever since they played the first or third Soldiers. First, the poll chose the first Soldier. And 3 is till the end of time. I mean, those are the 2 Soldiers haven't even touched. 4 have at least briefly looked at, but that was years back. Heck. Heck. And then just saw this new one. On what will take an FF10 remake or a 10.3. Personally, would much rather take a 10.3, depending on how it's done compared to an FF10 remake. And you're not gonna really dive and yeah, back to this little park more fully full. Oh, and it seems like there was a slight majority so full that will not be getting park more. And I've only briefly seen like one trailer. Oh, and will he ever done a dive on it? Alright, so well not real sure. Now, so let's see. Oh, we have like 19 metal slimes, 21 actually, so that's Bell. L. And let's see. What else can I find?
Right.
Nothing? Okay, it was strong. Wait. And that will help. Open, let's just keep going on the grind. Let's see, just wait a little slimy slimes heal. Now, a swooshall. Now I happen to be pretty curious. Oh, damn, okay. That does quite a bit. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty nice, and that kind of swooshall is gonna be pretty handy. Okay, so let's see. A Wake 3 play Ale. Wake 3 Warrior. Ale. Thing. But you're gonna try to find something kind of recent. Seems like this one really hasn't had much going on. I'm just gonna go with the last food heal. Heal. And yeah, I guess could kind of use some healing. That would kind of help since taking more damage than what I thought.
That was easy.
So yeah, let's get some heals going. Oh no, while we'll just Take some heals on everyone. So let's see what we could do. Okay, some lemons. Forgot the cup. Of course, one medal already wins, so that's not good. Okay, yeah, that's not helping. Oh, 3 of this circle's staying, so that's pretty good. Want to get rid of that bag of lats. And Wolf just takes them both out.
Easy peasy.
So, yeah, this is gonna be making us a little bit OP.
I feel great.
Hey, but that's gonna be nice. Aish is now 30, so that's this is like 22 medals so far. Need 8 more. Oh, and we also need to win a Delta fights, which will just come naturally. Hey. Get rid of all the things, and the last 2 things heal. Which of course there has been a little bit of black mark heal. And it's not really much lately heal, but instead of like guessing the next plot, it's similar, but it's a ice. Then the next plot to the above person. And which is kind of like guess at the plot. Like heal to the above. Okay, you did dragon. You went with Dragon Saltman. How about take out that Ghost of Tsushima up there? This is for the end of last year, Lego the Hobbit. You still have a PS3? Knock out Slide 3. Hey. The next one's doing something kinda similar. Drill file. Or if you have a Dark Styles on the PS3 as well. Well, Soul Survival's not familiar with that one. On Spider-Man 2, I'll keep going on Tetris Affected. Yeah, Tetris Effect is way legit. God of War, done a bunch of the PlayStation Classics already. Why not do Ratchet and Clank with the Bolt? And have barely even touched the series. This one, you still got your PS3 Infamous 2, and that will plan B is Pacific Drive. The next one is Go for Oblivion. This one's not gonna say Mass Effect 3, you're already doing that. And then, could go back and finish the DLCs for Astral's Playroom, which at this point do need to do something. Do need to do the speedrunning thing on Astral's Playroom, and still need to knock out the DLC on Astral Bot, which haven't forgotten about it, just haven't gone around to it. But this one's let's blow out the FF7 remake. Hey. Because A, just one, great game. Maybe push you through to play through the trilogy. That's something they'll certainly have no plans of going back to. 2. Rewarding challenging recent update. Want to get the 1 out of 10 PS5 version afterwards? Get all pop it. Like some old arcade stuff for the above. Hey, check out the new Bubble Man collection. Got some Pac-Man and similar tiles. And yeah, that's something else you need to get back on. It's just the boss wash of the Super Bubble Man collection. And can I get a save room? Shovel Knight Treasure Trove for the above. So do failing and the last one getting recommended for the above is Nino Kuni 2. Who? Maui Bell just got some more heal. Bam. Okay. Hey, and let's get through all of this. This. And they're going based on this. This little thread. If was to, with the last one, if was to recommend a platform, the most recent one to go finish off, could be something like Among Us, which they'll pretty close to. Who? 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 Blue Town Devil Story is one of those super close to finishing off, which they just need to do one last thing. And it's just, that's the gist of that thread. Ed? And all that stuff. Okay, rank 5 thief. For Ice. 65, 164. Okay, that will definitely do. Past the little blue slime dudes. Okay. Hey. Okay, so let's see. Hey, what? Yes. This level can wait a while longer. Oh, do want to get some more metal slime kills before we can move on. On is what Amy foam and all of that. That was an owie. And let's see, there was a few more reactions here. About just a few more reactions about should Deku change his form or not. I didn't. So with this one, being so traditional, familiar is Deku's thing. And this one will be full voicing the pull tag. Because in DQ history, the pull tag's always been silent. And that's something would honestly agree with. Yes. It would be a nice little minor touch there. Hell. The reaction to one about like don't bother trying a Persona. Also, yeah, like I said, the reactions Persona's got too much dialogue. They love everything else about Persona, but when you pointless text for 3-4 minutes just ruin the emotion. Kind of like when you thread that story with a wall of text. And then the last one for now on topic. This one gets DQ expecting a traditional TV JRPG experience. Safety experiment and production for the spin-offs. They'll find with some light tweaks. But that traditional style needs to be prioritized. This one gets it. And also happen to be down for some minor tweaks. You know, they're like voicing the main. And I don't think DQ has ever had a strict female lead. I mean, there have been some DQs over the years with 3, 4, and 9. And all the ones can think of. Well, you have the option of having a female main if you want. Alright. So that could be an interesting little tweak, though. If they want to go down that path.
Knew I had it in me.
Let's just touch up Eldrick a bit. Touch up Ice. Haven't seen a metal slime lately, so saying trying to, and that's why I haven't wanted to take on Riffle quite yet. No metal seal. So back to a little something hill. You'll see in a little action on underrated soundtracks in gaming. Think. And just gonna heal with. And of course, Mafia 3 is one of the best soundtracks, easily missed on a mediocre game. That's how they want it. Bother with, well, certainly, but okay. This is one of the old school little people. Yeah, they'll play. They do love Del Nessella. That's when they were in high school at the time, which they admit. Maybe at the late 80s and into the early 90s will be some of the most iconic tracks. Even better than the most often totally get where this one is coming from. The first one they're mentioning is what do we go as perhaps a bit underrated or underappreciated, but definitely one of the big goals of the NES, and that will be Lasso Master. Never finished it, but the soundtrack is boom good. And this one still fills out the Lasso Master soundtrack, and that's what I do as well from time to time. They also toss out some Mario, Mega Man, Zelda, Ninja Gaiden. And Ninja Gaiden was a masterpiece for them, but Blastomasto's the win. Takes the win for this one. On. A little reaction. A lot of games are generic soundtrack, but when I watch the soundtrack, that can be one of the most engaging aspects. X. And the previous reactions going on about Wild Oats. So that's one half done. And yeah, Wild Oats is criminally underrated. Will be a whole agree on that. For a soundtrack, just feel like Wild Oats is underrated. Period. Continuing on the OG deal, this one's common and might have the best soundtrack that they played. They played about every major RPG from the 90s, which had the best soundtracks for them. And that's saying a hell of a lot, though. Now for the reaction, they think Wild Oats 2 is even better than Wild Oats 1. And Wild Oats 1 is rated its own right. Wild Oats 2 haven't gone to that one at this point in time, but definitely planning on getting to Wild Oats 2 at some point. For something more mild, Jolton, not familiar with that one. Of course, Sunsoft did rule soundtracks back in the day, which was a reaction to about Blastomaster, and Sunsoft was the devs behind Blastomaster. I never got past Area 4. Yeah. And then, with the Blastomaster, one, they love Fessel's Quest, and they could complete Fessel's Quest. This was a lot harder than they expected. The next one's taking on Akemia. Yeah, back to back. And then reaction to Sonic 3's Ice Cap Zone. The reaction is Michael Jackson's producer, who also worked on the game. Each one of his own release tracks from his band The Jetsons. This one did forget to mention Snowball Kids, which not all familiar with that one. Blood Woman Legacy of Cain and Eternal Darkness. And they'll still some more heal. And there's a reaction about another reaction to Battle Sonic 3. And the reactions they know of that story is that the track, which is whole times, is really good, but it's the only good Jetson song. The more accepted theory is that Sega removed the track because MJ worked on it. MJ being Michael Jackson in this instance. But the next one's taking the first life of Strange.
Excellent.
The next one's taking over Sheikah. Haven't done that. Mufflove. Both of those are the Fiend, and no, Mufflove is the Fiend. And it does kind of suck. Don't remember Knights of Episode 1. And of course I've done that, obviously. Yeah, we haven't seen any metal slimes lately. Yeah, it does seem like we may have wiped out all of the metal slime, so they'll just kill us right now. So a bit of a metal slime drought, so we'll just take it to fight, just to fight. Alright. Doing relation to our 2 Dark Side series. Some of the Hitman stuff. Yellow, so know that. Mechanism. Science Gate, which is another VN. Trails. This is the last one. Oh, the moon on that little red.
Excellent.
Ed. Oh, here's one fresh one. But the file dragon cool. That's one half a done. There's some underrated soundtracks I can think of, at least offhand. Obviously, gotta leave with the Guardian. And from back in the late 80s, and still fucking love that soundtrack. And just that one mentioned Breath of Fire, Dragon Claw, gotta throw out the first Breath of Fire. Pretty solid soundtrack. I don't know. Elephant's Crest isn't the best title. Solid soundtrack there as well. Now, of course, the Who 9. 9? 9? Maybe we can find some metal slimes at some point so we can bust some metal slime times. What? Nope. Keeping the talk button by accident, though. And so let's just. That'll be good enough. Okay. Hey, so let's just go. Maybe a little light reset could help. Help? I really don't care so much about enemy count, just care about battle wins. Wins? Crag? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do remember the Crag and Crag. All several spells that Eric and DQ11 used. Boost? Okay, let's just take a little look. Something could definitely take a little look at some point, which really haven't done much of a look, but yeah, do happen to be a bit of Idea Factory a Chad, so yeah. Yeah, good look into this is Entrance Overload. That's something could grab at some point. That was a natural request, so that's Metal Slime number 23. Hey, so Yeah, it's been a bit since we've seen a little metal slime. And that's what's taking so long. Don't.
Easy peasy.
Don't. And so on. Yeah, well, dang. In a lot of levels. I guess this riffle will be a game moldable when we get there. No, when we finally do feel like taking him on. It's gonna be pretty OP. Hey?
We did it.
Hey, and it's also allowing us to work on our vocations and the like. Again, a whole lot of these dudes. Okay, that's not gonna help. I know Wolf's not really a cast though, but Files neutral, okay, that's neutral.
Right.
That's the tooth's focus. Hey, a lot of quits, but
All in a
we're
day's work.
not really seeing the metal slimes lately, but we will take all of that though.
I feel great.
And we'll take a couple souls, so that'll be extra food coins. Yeah, I think this one's gonna want, and the circle does. So we might as well, just take out this green dragon. Gives us something. And that's why we would like to see that metal slime
We did it.
stay. So yeah, just a dry spell on these metals, which kinda sucks. Nice. Okay, that's kinda... Yeah, I got a preemptive, so yeah. Not gonna waste our time though. And also, let's see. Now the metal. Will this one stay? Nope. Okay. Hey, yeah, well, who's that? Critical. No, but we've lost 2 metal slimes in a wall, which is not surprising. In all honesty, but it's fine.
Excellent.
Okay. I guess we could just go after Whiffle at this point, since we're not really seeing metal slimes at the moment. It sucks. Alex? Alex, okay. Hey? Hey, and being toasty? Hey? And then let's just keep going. Going. Oh, this was accidental, but it's okay. Took him out anyway. That's pretty good. Good. So let's see. And yeah, it did finally pick up Trails Beyond the Horizon, since Trails did get mentioned earlier. You know, that's gonna be a massive deep dive. If we ever do get around to it. Right? Whoops. Oops. Lightweight 5 mage will take a goodie. I'm a claws, fine. Well, we about a way to finally give up the goals on these metal slimes, since they're just not buying at the moment. Eh? So yeah. There goes that one.
We did it.
So let's see. Try another file too, and nothing heals. So yeah, I want some damn metal slimes, but they'll just not wanting to show. Okay, another preemptive, but no metal slime. So yeah, that is not looking good. Okay. This is kinda unfortunate. Kinda. Like now more of those. Okay, hey. Well, okay, since these metal slime just aren't coming, so let's just take care of business, you know, I'm okay, but I totally want to flip off here.
Sure.
Hails 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's roll that bell. There we go, just moving Warthog's major secretary. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Oh, whoops. There we go. Well, that will definitely help. Okay, now let's crash. Crash.
Ah,
Crash. Okay. Okay, so now let's just finally progress. Now let's just take care of business. It's okay. Here we go. Old man with phone. Nearly time, huh? Well, we will take that sea magic. That is a nothing burgle, so let's take care of some business. Hey, man.
You seem familiar. Have we met before?
Yes or no?
We must have. I brought all the people on this continent into the tower. We must have met somewhere. Please, believe me when I say that I feel guilty for forcing you all to come here. For abducting me.
This guy don't know. We will not abduct him.
Time to explain.
This was the one who abducted people.
It begins.
Okay, out comes the big bad in this area.
Behold what unfolds beneath.
Right.
Weak, pathetic humans, kneel before my might, cower before my maelstrom.
This is not quite what was. Okay. This is definitely not what you do tell me right now. Well, to say the least.
Do you see? The land swallowed by the ocean, your villages and towns all submerged.
That's kind of not good.
I am not merely a Torban player. I also have the gift of foresight. The future reveals itself to me.
Okay.
I made a vow long ago to aid those who suffer at the hands of monsters. To only use my gifts for the benefit of others. You may be certain that monsters are the cause of this catastrophe. I brought you and your countrymen here to keep you free from harm.
That's not the point.
What in the world is going on? What's all this rumbling and shaking? Huh? What the...
Yeah.
No!
Is that? God, blimey!
Is that dude Yeagus from DQ8? We're told blimey?
It's the top of the lookout tower down in Wetlock, which means the old town must be underwater.
That's our home!
You ain't gonna get away with this, you horrible old villain! I'm gonna tear your bloomin'...
No, this is not the work of the troubadour. It is the work of Grekos. I'm sure of it.
And that was the dude we saw.
And what he did to that other island so long ago.
The waters are rising faster than I foresaw.
It's
If
not
they are
good.
not stopped, they will reach the tower and submerge it. The flood must be cut off at its source. But I am too old to be fighting monsters.
Old.
Heavens above! I just remembered something terrible.
Uh-huh. How with it?
Before the towns below were submerged, some of the men headed down into the lower levels. They said they were going back home.
That's not good.
I tried to stop them, to tell them it was too dangerous. They
Idiots.
simply wouldn't listen.
Damn idiots, tell ya.
Fools. But how could they have reached the lower levels? The door was locked.
Yes, it was. And then...
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
May the heavens have mercy on them. It
Also,
pains me
to
say,
those
but if
chumps.
they were on the lower levels when the waters began to rise, there is little we can do but pray. Ah, if only I were a little stronger.
Well, okay.
Wait. I have a favor to ask of you. Many years ago, I was a member of a tribe called the Romans. Our purpose was to seek out and restore the Almighty. My role was to play the Torban during the restoration.
We found our Torben.
I was selfish and greedy. I broke the laws of the tribe and had no choice but to leave.
Well, that's
I
not
have been
good.
trying to atone for my sins ever since. This is why I vow to help any who suffer at the hands of monsters.
Well, still needs to get bonked on the head.
The beast behind this incident is even more powerful than I had feared.
Well, so's this guy White, tell
I
ya.
thought somehow I might prevail, though I have no idea how.
Dude needs to just simply
I am too
retire.
old and frail to face any monster now. Which brings me to the favor. I would ask that you fulfill my vow in my place. You had thought to go and face the evil force behind this anyway.
Well,
had
it's
you
not
not?
like we have no choice anyway. Yes, why not?
Yes, I thought as much. You know, you remind me of some people I once met. Selfless souls who came to my tribe's aid and asked for nothing in return. It was a long time ago. I do not quite recall those brave souls' faces. But I will never forget that strength of will, the fire in those eyes.
Hey, that will to power through this, and this is not good.
Fire. And that is why
Well, this dude doesn't know it's our destiny
of you.
to take out the big
So-
bad evil.
Will you do it? Will you help me to fulfill my vow?
Well, we
Very
don't have a
well.
choice anyway.
Then I will do all I can to help you in return. There is a raft at the bottom of the tower.
Okay.
I thought it might prove useful. Please, it is yours. You should take this with you also.
Ain't
This
much.
ring. You might call it my lucky charm. It has proven its
May I
value
be Lucky
many
Charms,
times.
which have had Lucky Charms
If
in
you are to
who
aid
knows
me in
how long.
fulfilling my vow, it is only right that you have it.
Yippee. I was suspecting a fight, though, but nope. Well, let's take a little peek again. And then back to another pulley pole here. This would be a little interesting concept here. This gonna be switching over to Nintendo for a change shield. So, the polypoles, YIP, what do you think about changing into a big space sci-fi RPG? So it's kinda like Stolen somewhat. And the overwhelming majority is going with Star Fox, with the other options being Pikmin, Metroid, no love for F-Zero. There's other none. For little extra detail, said IP would get a game with a big brush and would deviate from its main series formula. It will still have elements of said series, but they won't be as fleshed out, and they won't be the prime focus. It'll be exploring multiple planets, space environments, real-time combat RPG systems, all that jazz. And this said hypothetical game will heavily expand on the assisting role of the IP have a big narrow focus, though elements from previous games could be retconned. That game wouldn't necessarily replace May's mainline series, like as CC will be saying, you'll still get your Pikmin, F-Zero, etc. But if this hypothetical spinoff was successful, it could develop into its own substance. Peace. He's saying, yeah, I do feel like how the series so far is its own way in space as it is. So it's a pretty interesting hypothetical with Soul Fox Sling. Just imagine like Fox McCloud, a gang, and an OPG. It would be pretty interesting. I guess one is wondering, don't know why everyone's going with Soul Fox. Seems it will fit for an RPG. How will combat even work with RPG mechanics? Thanks. The reactions, the hype of how like No Man's Sky will work. Helped.
All in a day's work.
Okay, take another peek again. Hey, we get a preemptive with the metal, but
Right.
hopefully we can take this sucker out. That's 2. 3. Sucker stays. We need one more tap. Right, there we go. And that was a crane. And now it's time for another birthday. But that would be interesting. Things. 2 metal slimes, no preemptive this time. And now we're finally starting to see some metals again, so that is good. And so let's see if we can take out some more. Man, okay. Hey. Hey, well, these guys are staying, which is a good sign. Got one for sure. Well. Okay, there we go. Let's ring on this. Bye-bye, metal slime. Time. Kablammo! Oh! And we don't care about that at this point. That's, I think, 25 metal slimes, do you think? So, yeah, it's about time. I will see in more metals. 26. So, could we hit 30? They have to be pretty curious. See if we can do it. Okay. Yeah, I was curious about that sheep. Ape attack. Finally, that's pretty good. Bam! Yeah, we aren't seeing a lot of quits, but
All in a day's work.
helps if we could just see some actual metal slimes. That would be kind of good. And yeah, just a little too addicted to these metal slimes at the moment. But we just can't get them to show up now suddenly. See? Clicking to heals. Some people are looking forward to the PS6, and I've never picked up a new console at or near launch. I've always usually waited a good year or two at least. So they can work out any kinks, and see any issues with attack and all that stuff. I do feel like the PS6 could be delayed a bit. Wait until at least about 2029 roughly. I think you have the PS5's library ain't the biggest. Yeah. Yeah. Also been seeing hills that those like we can wait. Hey, on a new system, no big deal. And then go seeing like, what if
All in a day's
the
work.
PS6 had some insane exclusive? If the OG is like the next Spider-Man or go along, the reaction it'll have to be along the lines of Kim Holtz 5 or a Bloodborne 2 type of release. The dude definitely feel where this one's coming from. Unless Sony has a muscle ace up their sleeve and have a highly anticipated exclusive on release. This one feels like a 2027 release for the PS6 will be a disaster. Oh. Gotta convince this one. People are ready to move on from the PS5. And yeah, the PS5 still has some life left.
Easy peasy.
After all of that.
Surprise.
Oh, wait. Bam. Bam, bam. Well, the hell's the goddamn metal slimes at? Well, so damn close to 30 metal slimes here, and got 26 metal slimes, and really want to hit 30 though. No? And the metal slimes are just dry as fuck right now. And so it's definitely not real good. What? Give that one a shot. So yeah. Yeah, happen to be just like this one. Really don't tell when the PS6 comes out. And yeah, also not in a wash. Hush. Hush, I says. Okay. This, I guess this could be a little something to keep an eye on. On its battle games that turn people off after like 30 minutes. It's a starting off field. This one had just like Resident Evil Village. Still just wasn't in the mood. Maybe they'll get back to it eventually. This happened before, but they found OE Village's Israel's brutal. You know, and the next one is could get into Ritual 3, could get into combat, which I've seen quite a bit. The next sub is Diablo of all Monhun Wilds. Knucklecraft's Treasure, never even heard of that one. Souls, Outlaws, and Outwilds. This one's like, to give this one a Monster Hunter title, they just can't do it. This one always gives Monhun the old colors try, they just can't get into it. Only one this one put any significant time on Monhun was World, and they couldn't even finish that one. I guess that's kinda how it was on like Secret Man, which did briefly check out the OG Secret Man way back when. And a bit of the remaster just can't do it. And we finally get some damn metal slime seal.
Let's go!
You know, so hopefully we can bag at least one of these circles. Okay, we have an ice is gonna take out at least one of them. Okay. There goes the bag of lives. There goes that one. Okay, this one we could bag. Maybe. Okay, we need one more hit. Nice. Nice. The sheep helped us though. We got a metal slime drop with the life seed. That was worth it. And now we just need 2 more of these metal slime kills if we could just bag it. Let's see how much longer can they say he'll try to back metal slimes.
We did it.
Okay, at least our locations are getting pretty buff, to say the least, so that's pretty nice. Even if it's not the ones we do plan on using. That's not gonna help. Unfortunately. Hey. Hey. You know, really don't give a rat's ass about Soulfield, really. Hey. Something really have a touch on. Let's have a look at this in a bit, which is this thread about a possible crash, and still thinking could maybe happen to some degree. But if this hypothetical crash does happen, which there have been some signs of it. With like console game prices going up, and also all of these mass layouts, which are definitely a good time for those involved. Sucks for those people. And yeah, people like Sony, he's having record profits. And also possibly some studios. Deals. And then, yeah, with this OG Pulse Hill if Sony's gonna place out normies, then yeah, it's gonna crash. And yeah, systems own luxury items, they're mainstream luxury. Getting to the point where that one kid everyone knew had a Neo Geo the nice is gonna be the kid with a console. The reaction is yet under normal circumstances, is the PS5 will be roughly 400 now for the disc. And now it's like 650 roughly, depending on your region and all. And they're also using the Hong Civic. Okay. Okay, then of course if you look at the game crash back in '83, that only happened in the US. Everyone else did fine, apparently. See? See? Then I'll just a little, something. Give Maribel another one, and can we just get 2 more metal slimes? Oh man, River wound up being a good guy and gonna try to get 2 more medals, and hopefully we can bag 2 of them. Well, we know 1's staying, 2 stay. Okay, all 3 stay, so that's good. Good. Got some contact at least. Okay, Ezra came out empty, just want to get rid of that bag. Hopefully we can bag this one at least. At least, maybe. Hey, couldn't even bag one.
We did it.
So yeah, that kind of sucked. Maybe next time. There are also something different.
Ready.
Some games do cost 300 plus mil. And if this is to be believed, do take this with a grain of salt. We have Crimson Desert costs 133 mil. It's already broke even. even with a bumpy launch. The reaction he'll make, which does make how the video game crash comparisons a lot more believable. Oh? And of course, if this is speculative crash does happen, so let's say it does happen. And it's not going to spell the end of all interactive digital media. Yeah, just one particular section. And of course, this reaction poll stall is most people been saying it for ages. Nothing's happened. But some things, but all signs of it. Like the layoffs and shifts. But this one does feel like gaming will adapt, which even after the 1983 game crash, gaming did adapt. And this one feels like crashes are gonna happen. Stagnation, they do see happening for the big AAA titles. Also, they do continue on a little bit more. There's always gonna be the indies stuff, which do definitely be good for some indies. Of course, still got Nintendo going. I think if the last cross-gen support period is anything to go by, it'll be a long time before third-party devs release these PSX exclusive. We get one mouse line, will this one stay? Okay, for now, yes. Yes. Okay. I think that was like 2. And now we use up all of our crits.
Excellent.
Okay, 35. Another preemptive, and this one's going on. Prices are too high for console side games, and yeah, it's inflation, all of that stuff. Gotta recoup the costs. And this one feels like if they don't get it, they can see casuals really not buying either. And yeah, some people will casual gamers, which is totally fine. Right? Fine. I don't know all of that. Okay, and like this one here doesn't see a crash coming. But they can see the next gen launch being delayed, and old people being slow to move on, and having most games be cross-gen. Well, hardware components costs are diminishing returns and all of that. And yeah, I've never really cared that much about graphics personally. Just care more about Just depends. If talking like an old PG, you have silly characters. But if it's something else, like action, you have gameplay though. I get a little reaction heal. 2 of them. Mama is full of the first reaction. And I'm not like this is the first genre games failed. Well, the reactions, that's besides the point. Is that all financials have gone title. It's rough out there right now. Well, and officials are getting more cautious in general, and honestly don't blame the officials though. Oh, because they want their profit too. Oh. And the second poll, well, is about games room and net worth back in the PS3 gen. And the second reactions never said they will. You know, and yet they need so. Oh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Things like the economy, which is not looking too hot. And do agree, it's bad timing for Sony to beef up prices more. Oh, I know that.
We did it.
And okay, we have another double sold. This one thinks we're in the middle of a crash. And have been for years, but it's just that it's been the indies have been picking up the slack. Act. Dude, get where this one's coming from. Won't be a crash like the A's, because the industry's way too big in the fields for everything to implode like it did back in '83. The worst that this one feels like the worst that would happen is that the big Russia games, and they'll say the baseline at 200 plus mil. That will bite the dust, because they'll no longer sustainable. Yeah, me do get that. But the smaller Russia titles will be mostly fine. Getting another crash like that where everything if the industry fell off by something like 95% across the 2 years. Yeah. Will require a cataclysmic worldwide affair at that point. I mean, the world will have to be on a little file. At that point, can we get metal slimes to show up? Oh, but yeah, this is just not a happening. And okay, let's take a stab at this. Definitely softened them up a lot. Okay. Hey. There we go. Now, let's see. Hey, still looking for metal slimes, damn it. No metal slimes, but a preemptive. And then when we get fights like that, that's well just gonna take the one. One metal slime. Bet this little dude's gonna want. Yep. 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 Let's see. Yeah, just going through this again, and yeah, of course, you know, Ubisoft has had a pretty extended rough patch the past several years. Years and so on. So we will see what will happen. Yeah. Just imagine like $20 Big Macs, like don't even like McDonald's. Yeah, we are at least getting a lot of money and yet still want to get down low. No, but just not seeing anything. And
Excellent.
We're just gonna move on from that. Getting a little depressing in that one. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Yeah, no, this metal slime hunt's been a little depressing. And huh? Okay. Guess it's kind of nice round up seeing this. Yes, and it's about blue reflection. And of course, have the first 100%. And Bell Wildses have touched second light. Right? Which was the console sequel, I guess. Something they even know about. An anime and mobile game release as well. And yes, this Blue Reflection has a full tech collection coming up. Okay, it's gonna be some new features. Also including a reference which explains the same thing for new folks. And I guess the games in this collection could be played in AOL, eh? Eh? So that would be pretty interesting. Ing? 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 Yeah, with this one, we make it the gacha and anime to film releases, along with the first two. Cool. And if this is to be believed, the rest of the release will be digital only. That kinda sucks. Next one's like, yeah. Really enjoyed the first two, so they're gonna be getting the new content. From what I did play of Second Light, Blue Reflection Second Light, had a good time with it. It just got sidetracked. Act. Hopefully there's the option for a female pull tag and son that the Japanese physical release has the English pull. They're looking forward to double disappointment. That's a bummer. Then with this one here, like hell yeah, that's great, man. They were wondering what's gonna get something new. Yeah, boy.
Here you go.
This one had only played the first Blue Reflection, but they do have the second physical. So they're gonna get on a official sale and replay both if they have a new list, which they're kind of hoping for, so they'll stack. I feel like there's nothing wrong with stacking tiles if you enjoy them. This one's gonna have to grab them or they'll switch. Itch. And next one's swing.
That was easy.
This one, thought we were just gonna officially got DX releases for the first two, but them to be bundled together with Sun and a game version of Way. Hey, hell yeah. Yeah, and they were happy that they got lazy by not picking them up. Oh, sweet. Like that Blue Reflection will come back as a collection, and two should be anime and a gacha. They did check out the first one, but they stopped for whatever reason. And they did think about getting the second. And okay, they're thinking about getting it. So yes, the sons can. And because Delta also the anime is a big deal. It was never released for Blu-ray. Okay. I guess physical Japan only at this moment. I guess there'll be 3 extra languages in addition to Japanese. Each with the other 3 is simplify the traditional Chinese as well as English. So, yay. Hey, that would be pretty okay. Yeah, it's HBO. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's looking pretty damn nice. 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 So, yeah. That's looking pretty flipping good. And so, yeah, always like to see some good gaming related news. News? News and all that good jazz. As okay. Hey. Hey. Hey?
Easy peasy.
Well, let's see. And still no. Well, Metal Slime's going, so maybe we could finally proceed, maybe?
Right. Hatta! Kiswoosh!
That'll be pretty good. Pretty much raised the Deltone, so yeah. Yeah, that's fine with us.
Excellent.
Okay. Good thing stopped just in time. Fine. Well. Damn. Okay. Hey, maybe you could just give up. Well, possibly. Hey, possibly. Hey, since these damn metal slimes are refusing to show up. Yeah, I know, this is starting to get old. Going through all of these fights. And then, of course, one of these things have not really done too much of a deep dive on. Bill Surly is
Excellent.
it's the Project Platinum series. It's well, it's just more of a fun thing, which Neville really got into it. Really? But with the Project Platinum series, which I've seen, it's well, you take a whole series, and try to get as many plots and said series as you can get. But of course, as usual, there are also ground rules. Is that everything, of course, like heal with Persona heal, which, of course, those ones, every Persona tile with a trophy list, which it could be 3, 4, 5, or 4. Yeah? Yeah. That you have completed all eligible. All as both all physical and digital. DLC completions also included. Good. And then for the plats, they must be done legit. Hit.
Are you
Hit.
alright?
And then for the games, it goes like with the console stacks. I still they do stack, but Wii stacking doesn't. All pop is fine. Right? For games with no plat, 100% will be required. And then for the DLC stuff, same thing. And then for the spin-offs, because they official games are official because they do have that Persona name. And they'll unofficial games are included because they'll also include the Persona tiles. So of course, there's all the Persona tiles, both mainline and spin-offs. Well, that's mainline. I said that the spin-offs, it's okay. I mean, can't really see a counter in it. There's all Hackles, Manifold, Waste Blue, okay. They have the DLCs, these. Okay, so that's, well, things go. And the way it is, of course, there's gonna be a little bowl for whichever ones you've done.
Excellent.
And the only Persona, based on that list, the only ones I've either done all they have the plats on all the 3 Persona dancing tiles. 3, 4, and 5. I've. Medical cells also are those for like Resident Evil, Legend of Heroes, all that stuff. But probably the craziest one on at least one of the craziest ones on both the Project Platinum is definitely FF, because there's just simply so many entries.
Excellent.
And then some of these have various links, depending on how many plats / 100% that you got. And so on. And then finally a metal slime shows up. I watched this one. This one stays. I can take this circle out. Bam! That's number 29. That's why it's been taking so long to hit 30 metal slime kills, because it's just been a dry spell. just old plain clothes. And then with this FF close enough, it's right here. There are 3 optional tiles. And the options still. Oh, official summon, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, everybody. Crystal Defense of the actual with the final ball line. And now of those 4 do have official mana. Flat. And then there's the Desaya stuff, which is the NT and free edition separate entries. These, and there's the Golden Era Remastered, which is 7, 8, 7 and 9 HD 8 Remastered mainline. Fine. Gotta have at least one version of each 3D mainline FF. At the on 7 specifically, you could have HD, which is the OG, 7 Remake, all integrated. You can take your pick, though, with any one of those 3. 8 Remastered, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, all 60. And out of those, and so far, still only got officials of man. I thought the most popular ones, which would be 7, 10, and 15, which have none of those. Those. The Aetherless is which you're gonna need 12 Zodiac Age, which have a sword that, and 1 version of Tactics. X, which could be PS4 or 5, doesn't matter which. Which the Obscurity, which you can, which the titles you need for this one would be Crystal Chronicles Remastered, which don't have that one. Type 0, HD, and World of FF, those 2 do have, but have a solo. And then the spin-offs. Well, you have to, and then for this spell, you have to platinum or complete 5+ spin-offs. So, let's see, because there's all the various versions of FF15, Kingsdale, Multiplayer, Pocket Edition, Monster of the Deep. All that's 15. And then the 2 Decidia, the 2 Decidia NTs, Crystal Chronicles, Type 0, Strange of Paradise 4 and 5, World of FF, Crisis Core Reunion, also 4 and 5. Officials of which have that one, as stated. Jungle Mystery Dungeon, everybody, and Crystal Defense. Next are Enthusiast. Yes, which you have to do, which you have to platinum 3. The picture of Enthusiast is plat all 6 of the Pixel remasters. That's a checkable field for HP because I've done all 6 of them. And then the 7 Enthusiasts have to knock out 3+ tiles related to the FF7 subsuits. These, which can be Crisis Core, 7 Remake, Regular, and Integrate, Rebirth, and 7 HD. And the next Enthusiast, don't have 10 or 10 2. 13 is the 13 trilogy. 14 is not FF14. 15, 16. And though you have to knock out FF16 completely, including the 2 DLCs. That the real FF14 legend is knock out all of the major expansions on FF14. So that's a lot. Heaven Soul, Stone Blood, Shadowbring, Hills, and Walk on Adult Trail. Level 14. And Mana Man, get Platinum 3+ mana tiles, which will be officials. Under with the man, look at officials, have that one. Secret Man, that's a no. Trials of Man, that's a yes. Leisure Man, that's a no. Vicious Man, that's a no at the moment. And then all the Kim Holt stuff, which, yeah, not touching that. Alright. And so, yeah, that is, a shit ton of FF. In all honesty. Hey. So, I now could just find one more. Yeah, was not expected this metal slime hunt to last as long as it's done. As long as it's been. And okay, that was not good. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was one full Dragon Quest, but just haven't seen it. This one wasn't exactly the most popular project. I think.
All in a day's work.
And it is about compile whole games. And saying, yeah, it's a little bit of a list, to say the least. Of course, the usual guy get completions. It's legit. Only unique games eligible, all that. And then you have to other. And yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I know this is older one. And let's see, you know, a lot of these tiles look out for real heal. Have cross edge, have installed it. Very physical F. Been a long time since I've touched that. Very physical F, have a dog falls, have that one. Very physical F for very cold, have that one. Omega Quintet, have that both digital and physical. Well, got the Argolis tiles. 0 Argolis generations of all 0. Which, as for the Argolis generations of wool, well, that's being particular though, because only the NA version has formulas. Argolis generations of wool 2. And talking up to this point, which this is a few years old. So is Sorcery Saga, Kills of the Great Curry God, which have that digital. Another one of your Toei, don't have that. Dragon of Destruction have it. They live, if have none of those. Miku, that's a yes. Dark Rolls Valkyrie, yes.
Excellent.
Memory Scale 9 mils, got the 100% fail. Memory Scale 2, English Filsions only on the Switch. Memory Scale Finale,
I feel great.
just haven't gone back to that one for the 100%. There's Death and Request 1 and 2. New as well as go see Dragon Soul for Neo Tokyo Clamp. We're not familiar with that one. Also, Lane Cross Wraith, done that one. And yeah, most of these have. Olga Alchemist, both Mugen Souls. Also, Moe Toll, Spell Control. I haven't gone that one. Fun. Skull and Salvation. And I haven't gone that one yet. Calamity Angels. And Oriana Broken Southern Heroes. Haven't gone either of those yet either. No. Stu, with all of this, have to see. Hey, can you tell how many of these flats do have? I have the Lane Cross Wraith, so that's 1. Death and Request, the first one, so that's 2. Wait, the Death and Request 2 flat, don't have it quite yet, but save it. So currently have Memory Scale 9 mils, so that's 3. Okay. Yeah, I got 3. Hey. Of those flats. And so there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since see this. Squid? I guess this was a little Liz could cook up at some point, which is top games of the decade so far. You know, I do have a pretty good foundation, and out of what I've played so far this decade, with games that have came out this decade. Okay, well, can we just get one more damn metal slime? So, okay, just need a little refresher heal. Finally, Metal Slime's got 1 save, though. There goes that one. Okay, 1 save, faithfully. Really want this Metal Slime, like, bad. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. Aerodric needs a hit. Bam! That's Metal Slime number 2. Hey. Fire! Hey. It only took over 2 hours, but finally got though. Metal Magloaf will take out 30 Metal Slime. So now Man, that took a lot longer than what we liked. Like, personally. Eh?
Ah.
So let's just continue. Let's get this savey save up. Let's get this save done. On. And now we'll finally gonna continue. We will continue. Oh, wait, now we're gonna finally feel like going on the download. This is what we're looking at now. Yeah, head over heel. Hell yeah, now it's time to wall the bolt. And we need here we go. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. Over here's the other town. Spelling on C, that's not the one we're looking for either. Oh yeah, okay. We need to come over here. This is where we need to go. Right now, Edric's literally lining up. Yep.
What the? That strange symbol.
And Maribel's like, what the fuck?
And then the whirlpool thingy appeared. Did the one cause the other? But why would it? That would be very odd indeed.
Yes, indeed. Yes, that would be odd, and here we are in the Psychic Citadel. Real life peoples. Haven't seen one yet in decades or centuries. Fates are tied to the Citadel forever. Vehicles the sea demon put a curse on us. That's kinda not good. Okay. Yeah, this Grey Coast guy is pretty bad news. Oops. The McKinney's gonna seal this place away. That's kinda no good. Don't proceed down this path on pain of death. Well, we know what that means. Means? Let's lock this up. Up, okay. Hey, now we can continue. Let's just keep on trucking. Oh, wait, here we go.
You puny humans took your time. Surprised? You should know that this citadel is Greycross's playground. I was already well aware of your presence, and of your reasons for coming. Now, I suppose you've met some of the pathetic souls I keep imprisoned here. Perhaps you're wondering why I force their broken spirits to remain.
Bagels has a punchable face.
Well, first of all, they make passable lookouts. But more importantly, they make excellent playthings.
We're gonna have to smack this dude around. Now.
Ah, my pathetic slaves. Rejoice, for I am about to give your miserable existences some purpose and meaning at last.
Yeah, this is not good.
Now fight! Fight for all that you are worth!
And on we go. Some sucking spirits. So this is not looking good. Okay. Hey, this is not gonna be too terribly pretty, to say the least. But this won't take too terribly long, though. Well, these guys could go down without too much trouble. Oh, really? Okay, looks like this dude's not gonna be too bad. Okay, that's...
Did you perhaps hope that by defeating them you might free their souls at last? How wonderfully naive. They will never be free.
We have to take out this whole ugly face here, which won't be too bad.
Join my playthings in the eternal dance of meaninglessness.
So we can handle this, no problem.
You! Who are you? What is the meaning of this?
It seems I made it in time. This is good.
Yeah, this river was an all-white guy after all.
Listen, we must stand together against this wicked creature.
And what exactly do you hope to contribute to this battle, old man? A stern telling off, perhaps?
We'll see.
Though I cannot fight, I can still play the Torben, and as long as I am able to do that, I may yet swing the tide in our favor.
Okay.
Hear me, lost souls. You will be his playthings no longer. Eternal rest beckons. Let my song guide you to paradise.
Okay.
That melody.
Hey, yeah, Whiffle's an all-white guy after all.
To be released at last,
Well?
unbound from our shackles.
Meddling fool! How dare you deprive me of my playthings?
Now, it is time to strike a blow for humankind. May the Almighty guide you.
Like that. Give us some juice.
Impudent fools. Do you idiotic humans really mean to stand against me?
Yep.
Very well. Then come. Bathe in the majesty of my awesome might.
Oh, like this guy is not gonna be too terribly bad, and okay. Yeah, we'll just have to make do with what we got. Okay. Hey. Hey, you're gonna need some file on this, dude. Dude? Oh, yeah, you don't like elf. Elf. Elf? When this dude's in regular form, he does not like file. Like, at all. Also, that's until he gets pepped up. Up?
How about this?
Okay. Okay. Hey, yeah. Ice does have anything else? Hey, okay, guess you'll just have to swing. Okay. Okay. Hey, let's just stay with that. Okay. Hey. Hey, I just gonna have to wait. And then the thing here is goes file. The only great course until he lets loose, then he changes his elemental weakness. And so, yeah, we'll tear through this guy pretty quick. Damn, 287. That helped.
How about this?
Okay. Hey. Okay, still not the powerful Molly Bell. Okay, yeah, he's still weak to file. Okay. We fall. And there it is. There's the weakness has flipped to ice. That wasn't too bad. Kaboom and swoosh. Don't change. And just like that. That was quick.
It's tiring.
Oh, white.
How? Surely you cannot have defeated Great.
We just did, yes. sucker!
I refuse to accept this. I am Greykos, the sea demon. I will.
Well, now you typical people. No.
You insist on making life difficult for me. Well.
Where you going, man?
Play at that game. There is no way out for you now, humans. You may have defeated Greykos, but it has come at the cost of your own destruction.
Okay. Well.
Curses. The walkway is no more. Friend.
Now it's time for plan FF-11A. Hey, we're gonna get out of this joint. Right.
I jest, of course. One moment.
We always have an ace up the sleeve. Eve. Sometimes more than one ace. Ace.
It is time for us to leave this place. Come.
Da da da. Here we are, baby.
Look. The waters are receding.
Like surf's up, man. Like this is what we want to see. It's looking.
The people of this area are saved, and all is thanks to you. If I were alone, I could have done nothing.
Yeah, Weather could have done it on its own.
I have spent a long time traveling, helping people, but now I am old.
But we can still kind of use your services, dude.
I must settle down somewhere and find one who will take on my vow in my place. I am tired. Please, go on without me. I explained all to the people I brought here.
Now you're gonna do that, so.
Now that the waters have receded, they have probably returned to their homes.
Oh, wait, now let's head on down, shall we? Okay, at this point we've definitely done more than enough fights with these guys. Alright, so we'll just gonna skip all of that patch stuff. So let's see. Alright, here's this dude. It was us that took care of that pesky sea demon. We saw the way walls so we see it, everyone's got back home. Give it the job of free and heal for old man wherefore come back. Can tell him where everyone's gone. I'll tell you probably don't need to wait for me. Be off. Hell yeah, Mr. Gold Guy wants to go back home. Hells yeah, baby. So let's see, we'll just have to just bypass all these dudes. There's nothing else to do. Okay, heals Riffle. So, how are you gonna go without me, man? Got close to the teleportal soon. Well, that's where we're going. Let's get patched up. Nope, I'm not gonna save it quite yet. And on we go.
This is where we part ways. Farewell. I do not take gratitude well. And in any case,
yeah, this guy kind of deserves it somewhat.
So I have decided I will set out right away to seek out one to whom I can pass on my skills. I will not linger here. But before I leave, I want to give you something. It is the least I can do.
Okay. Yeah, baby. A red flag, but that's gotta help.
The people I told you of, the heroes who visited my tribe many years ago, they sought out stones such as this. I had thought I might one day be able to give it to them, but the chance never arose. Still, it feels
yeah, that's
right
okay.
to be
Hey,
entrusting it to
this
you.
thing's got a nice home.
Farewell.
Oh.
Perhaps we will meet again, if fate allows it.
Mayhaps. Perhaps we will see in time. Hey, dude. Just you defeated Great Host. Everyone in Red White Host get great in. Decided to present you with some treasure by way of face. Okay. Cool. Treasure room. Treasure! Nope. No, we need to get our ass down there. Yep. Okay. Womp womp. Up. Oh, that's what we need. And now we just need to get our candy asses down, yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay, we need to get down there. We don't need that church like at all, so let's see. That's the Indian. Don't need that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Happen to be a little blind. Okay. Hey, guys. We will kind of take that email. That's really okay if you ask us. We like the emails, even though they can be a pain in the ass. Okay. Now let's come over. Okay, open sesame. Yeah, this guy kind of forgot the electricity. Yeah, this is kind of a safety hassle. We need to call old Sean this guy. Yes, this is so not very safe. Hey. Hey. Another email. Now, yeah, that electricity's a little bit of a safety violation, say the very least. Okay, so yeah, this is looking pretty okay. Okay, now we can take care of things here now. Yeah, okay, I go in good tip-top shape. Okay, okay. Okay, now we can roll this joint here. Well, now we can, well, kind of not be able to go that way. Okay. Into. Not sure why I take it this well, but we all. Oh, yeah. Okay. 591 kills. Working on 80,000 bucks. All collected. Okay. Oh, wait. Doy. Hey.
Sure.
Yeah. Money wasn't quite working. Yeah, we could buy 8 tricks. Mage, Castle Troubadour, Jessel, Thief, Silo. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Atsu, Royal Mage. Let's give her Jessel and Mage. Okay. That will be kind of a helpful Miss Ice. Okay. And now we can... Okay. Hey, we can open this up now. Ice Shield. An Icicle Duck. That's some good stuff. Okay. That's a slight downgrade for Eldritch though. That kind of sucks. So for Mommy Bell, she can have it. 9 points still for Hurl. For Wolf, that's 8 points. And then for Ice, that's a mixed bag. Full to defense, but also blocked. Alright. So we're gonna give Mommy Bell the ice. A shield for well, if he can use the icicle though, so that would be handy. I know the icicle though can use like crackle. Okay, we'll just pass through town. Oh, wait. Right now, we're looking pretty okay. Okay, well. Okay, all we can do now for now, heal. Okay. Else. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, pass on that for now. Else 2. Okay, we have. Okay. Okay. 2. We have 2 stops we can make. And okay. Trying to get okay. Let's go to the Alba Lot area. Okay, this gets us pretty close to where we need to be. Yes, Can't go that way though, so I guess we'll have to come. Okay. Can't land that, which sucks. But that's fine. Fine. Gives us more easy fights. Okay. Hey. Hey, back to this little thing. Hey, this little foot's pretty okay. Hey. This is, well, you just blow up your games of the decade for the 2020s. Nice. The only rule is a release has to be in 2020 or later. Hell, I mean, stuff like bolts, remasters, all that stuff, perfectly legal. No? No? And all that good stuff, and just wanna see how. Yeah, that bridge is pretty good. Okay, we'll gladly take that. That. I think we'll be solid on that. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be any upgrades, don't think. Yeah, okay. Hey, so yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Have a little something here. Okay. Let's see what we have happening up here. Okay. Come on, put your back into it. Yeah, well, at least worth trying. Fragment of its own tablet. Very old indeed. And so what we're interested in is fish. Okay, Professor Wade. Well, kinda interested in that fragment. Okay, genus of fish is usually only found in coastal waters. Okay.
Huh?
Hey. Conclusive proof that this region was entirely covered in seawater. Okay. That's just true. Cataclysm did happen. No, young boy, can't jump to conclusions, still can't be sure that was the case. Significant development now should be ready to proceed to the next stage of our research. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. That sounds like a deal. Okay. Yeah. And haven't forgot about the magic carpet. But we'll get to that in a bit. While I'll check this out, see what we got happening in this joint. Okay, research on academic. And just work, okay, assistant work. What? Hell yeah, Edric's a fine name. Okay, so on to business. Legend of the Great Flood, the old man with all. Most people show the whole thing's entirely fabricated, have reason to believe may not be the case. The purpose of the current researchers is to attempt to prove the hypothesis. They'll have sufficient materials. The University Tower to the north has a foreign connection to the legend. Yeah, they are space. Yeah, well pretty battle holding. Drive out the monster infestation for good. That sounds like a pretty good offering. Nice, excellent indeed. Okay, that's one destination. But we can hold that off for now. Okay. Check out the mapping map. We'll take care of all of this in a bit. So let's move to our other main stop here. Now which we're gonna have to do a little okay. And now it's back to Love War Phone now. So let's take care of business. How was I not down? I wasn't to blame. Yeah, we did. Because this is well, Arnold's maid was asking for this mermaid moon. Moon's what Arnold's maid was asking for. And that's what we got. CD, Belize Ocean, North Mermaid Moon. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. H2. There it is. Look at what we got. Yeah, it's incredible. It's the mermaid moon. Yeah, she's a buoy, all right. Move yourselves worthy of the magic carpet. See for the Marshall will now post this. Okay. At the church. No, ma'am. Ma'am? Okay. Hey. Hey, so on we go to our churchy church. Church indeed. Well, we also well. Sacred cell. For dope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this will kind of help a little, to say the least. So on to the fancy pants magic carpet. Now thinking of.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll also pick up goodies. And main mail now. Oh, it's time a cool step of world's magic carpet wine. Delicious things. See magic, so that's shabby. But ta-da, this is the big mama. Like Sylph's up flying carpet, baby. Ills all know. So this is where it was all along.
This place was here all along and I knew nothing about it.
Monsieur Honoré, but how? How did you find this place?
No. So you are here too? Mais pourquoi? What in heaven is going on here?
Well, we can kind of explain.
How did these adventurers get hold of the magic carpet again? I clearly remember taking it back.
It was a fake. Fake.
That is the real magic carpet. The one that you
Now the beans are out.
I replaced the one in the treasure house with the fake, and then eat the real one down here.
Yeah, it seems like they made their one all to succeed.
The quest to revive the ancient hero is sure to be a very dangerous one, you see.
There we go,
though. Monsieur Honoré, it was your father. He did not wish for you to risk your life.
Yeah,
So
blame it on Pop, Seal.
the real carpet here.
Yeah, really true.
My father was so worried about me that he really
Yes,
hid
sir.
the real carpet away. All my life I have been torn. I wished desperately to search for the hero myself. I promised my father that I would not leave the village. I felt that the only path open to me was to try to find willing adventurers and give the carpet to them.
Yeah, settles well in vain.
The efforts were all for nothing.
I know, Monsieur Honoré. You did find adventurers worthy of the task. And they have proved it by locating the
Yep,
mermaid
we
moon.
found that. Huh?
Anyone capable of locating such a long-lost treasure is surely also capable of finding the hero.
Yeah. Well, will it be heroes of
Was
legend?
woven by mon ancêtre, my ancestor. He was a great man and a friend
Yes,
of the legend
yes,
hero.
yes. Oui, oui.
He made it clear that the carpet was to be kept safe at all costs.
Hell yeah, gotta keep this bad boy safe.
Truly worthy adventurers to the great hero himself. Alors, I think that you are worthy. Please, you must use the magic carpet and restore
And
the
we're
hero
gonna do
of
that.
legend.
Well, beyond that, boss man.
I am sorry that you were forced to keep such a secret for so long. It must have been très difficile. Very difficult indeed.
They did the seal. You know,
I did not make it any easier.
all the French.
Pas de problème. It is fine.
Not a problem.
Shall we continue this conversation chez moi?
Uh-huh. Let's continue. Hell yeah. Main of honor, so we have the magic carpet. Yippee. So now we can do quite a bit. Now we have the magic carpet, so now we have some flight assaults. So that means okay, now let's see. Okay, now we can bust out the now selves up, baby. Woohoo! Funny little building. It's all the Elwon Niconas comes out to translate as Tomb at the Unknown Hills. Okay, we will grab a little green fragment. Sweet. 8. Smash it with it, and May Mel's always. Good. And I said, now let's take El's Abyss.
I see that you possess a magic carpet. Could you be a descendant of one of the Holy Order of the Almighty? Ce n'est pas important. It does not matter. I can see that you have pure hearts and genuine courage.
Yes, Chief, we shall do.
I am a member of the Order, one of the army of knights who fought and fell alongside our master, the Almighty.
For
countless centuries, I have been waiting for worthy warriors such as yourselves to appear.
And we shall know.
Now my mission is at an end. But before I go, I have an important message for you.
Okay, this is big news.
The hero by the name of Sir Melvin is sealed within a precious stone. As the time of his revival approaches, this stone will grow hotter and hotter, and will begin to shake. When the time comes, the warriors whose destiny it is to liberate him will climb the stairs to heaven holding this stone. That is all the Almighty told me. But
let's continue.
I have a favor of my own to ask of you. This is the sword of Sir Melvin. Only he, the mightiest of all our order, is able to wield this blade. When he has been restored, return this sword to him, s'il vous plaît. And give him this message also. Forgive us, mon ami. But the fate of this world is in your hands now. The next time we meet, it will be with the Almighty. The rest, I leave with you.
That's a lot of stuff. Nice knowing you, dude. Sonny, those were your uncle had. But maybe he will revive me, so it doesn't sound likely. Eh? Let's see. Someone talking about hot stones. Evil. Someone's lazy on your office. It's also okay. Now let's bust this out. Okay, well, we have ourselves a little stop. So, to the local area. Yeah. And that will be our next destination. Now it's time to bust out our trusty flying carpet here. Yeah, now we gotta get over there now. Okay. Now we can check this out. Maybe we'll have a word with you later. I'll go back and install. Okay, we have some business seal. But also the bull shield. Okay, we have a flagma appeal, but we'll see if we can we'll see if we can maybe. Hey, we can grab this. Yeah, that was the first time in a while we got a green fragment. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can grab. That was nothing. Camera, that was a not much. Okay, this bullshit guy won't be back for a bit. Looking for something that can become his family owned. Nope. Okay, now for our next thing. Hell yeah, baby! That's an upgrade. Magic key. The bow tie on a top hat. That's exciting. And now we have ourselves a massive collectathon. A mini mill. Okay. Now. Okay. Hey, Sue. Oh, yeah. Never got that, but that's fine. Well, at full health, and so on. Okay. Now we. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, well. Okay, now we all gonna be. Hey, back to our stone. This is a nice little stopping point. Yeah, a lot of this time was spent on Metal Slime Point, but we did get the key thing, which led you to Flying Carpet, and all of that. We just got the magic key, so we did get some progress. Yes, which is pretty flippin' good. Then we will be seeing what will be happening on the next episode of the D2 7 action, so we'll see.